Uber has enjoyed tremendous growth since its launch 10 years ago, from its core rideshare business to Uber Eats, an online food ordering and delivery platform. But the company is not without problems. Shares in Uber have plummeted 35% since the company's initial public offering in May. In the second quarter, Uber posted a $5.2 billion loss. Against a chronic backdrop of red ink, Uber expanded its larger business strategy into Uber Freight 2 years ago. It helps truck drivers connect with shipping companies. And now it's launched Uber Works, connecting workers with employers looking for temporary staff. It will allow cleaners, restaurant staff and warehouse workers to compare pay and sign up for shifts.
Everyone thinks that they can drive, a car, but can they drive a forklift?
Peter Norlander is an assistant professor at the Loyola University Chicago Quinlan School of Business.
The variety and the number of challenges they're going to face when they send workers out into kitchens and warehouses and all types of other settings that they don't really have much institutional knowledge about, I think it's a very risky proposition for the company, for workers also, and for any firm that goes into business with them.
Uber Works will now compete in the growing so-called gig economy, a labour market characterised by non-traditional, independent, short-term working relationships. A recent survey by Gallup estimates that 36% of US workers participate in the gig economy through either their primary or secondary jobs. A number of similar rival apps already exist. One of them is Chicago startup Nebu, which aims to simplify how people find and pay for household services.
Uber offering Uber Works, it does legitimize what we are doing with Nebu.
Jessica Kropp is a co-founder of the company. She sees huge growth in the gig economy sector.
So we always say we're the future of work. It's definitely here to stay. Of course, with anything, things may change a bit, but I definitely think it's a permanent thing that will grow still on the same rapid level, if not faster.
The launch of Uber Works comes as several parts of the world tighten regulation around temporary work. California passed legislation in September designed to pave the way for gig workers to become employees and gain additional rights and benefits, a move Uber continues to fight.
I wonder if the underlying business is suffering because they've hit so many regulatory obstacles. If they don't have new ways to grow, then how can they justify their valuations and their prospective investors? How are they going to feel about a company that may still have a profitable business, but just not a business that's growing as fast or is as large as they had hoped?
Uber Works is getting its first tryout in Chicago. The company hoping it will revolutionize staffing in the same way it did the taxi industry. Dan Williams, CGTN, Chicago.